Guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Koshchei, if I'm saying that correctly, in Hell. Issue number 204 by Dark Horse, made by Mike Mignola, Ben Stenbeck, and Dave Stewart. I reviewed my first on my channel, and I must say I was blown. Well, I like it a lot. Yeah, I was blown away because the quality is really, really good. And like I said in my last videos, I have limited knowledge about Hellboy and the whole universe, but I'm very into this dark, depressive atmosphere of Dark Horse and the Hellboy universe. And I must say, I'm totally on board with this. So let's dive in. So Koshchei is, go down. They are all in hell, by the way. But so he's meeting with a woman. And the woman says, "Some fool dares to come to me. What is your name, fool?" I think rather the question is, "Madame, who are you?" "Gamori, Empress of Hell," she says. And so Koshchei says, "Hey, we met before out in the desert. There's some stuff before that I don't know and don't have the knowledge of. So, like I said, this is all mostly interconnected, but not really necessary for this story. So this one is very easy to follow. But it seems that they have met before in the desert, and she was looking for a river of blood. And then they say she went mad somehow. And so when she following the river of blood, coming here in Pandemonium, and what she discovered that she drove mad, and it was her screaming that brought the whole place down to ruin. So she says, "Only so it will rise again. Look into my eyes and see a new Pandemonium, my Pandemonium." Art is freaking fantastic. I have a couple of comics and trade paperbacks with Ben Stenbeck's art. Freaking fantastic. He's basically perfect for the Hellboy universe. I enjoy his art very, very much. It's very clean. It's perfect. And so she's bragging about her crown and her kingdom. And so Koshchei says, "No, your crown, you have great talent for self-delusion. He warned me about you." And she says, "Who?" "Your brother, Hellboy." I also love this small details with all these things here. Yeah, it's great stuff. And then she's getting pissed off because she says, "Half-brother." And she says, "He stole everything from me, even my family. He murdered my uncle, my brothers. And when I called the Furies for justice, what did they do?" And she's now slowly transforming, by the way. So these are the Furies, and they say, "Hey, stand and answer for what you've done. And the things they took me instead, and the things they did to me." And she's going going crazy on Koshchei, and he's getting his ass kicked. And so she says that Hellboy is beyond my reach, but would you stand for him? And Koshchei says, "I suppose so. Dare speak his name in my house? I have." And you see that she's growing bigger, and she's, so her appearance slightly changes. And he is, he's being thrown around like a rag doll, but he is Koshchei the Deathless. He cannot die. And so he grabs the sword, and but she knows that he is immortal. She said, "That may be, but I wager you can be made to suffer, and that you would dare raise a weapon against me, my father's own broken sword." And also his sword and ring. The transformation is still going. So, Koshchei mumbles the word that he has learned to, activate this ring. And then this is happening. So, but it has, a limited time or limited energy or limited powers. So the ring does not work anymore. And it was, the order of the fly. But then also a part of the sword that was probably lying here in the ruin is now connecting with the sword. Now it's whole again, which is cool. And I love the lighting also, man. It's very bright here, and then see the shadows. It's just fantastic. And she says, "I am Gamori Esbet Bellador, daughter of Duke of Astaroth, and I am Empress of Hell." Koshchei says, "Empress of nothing, hell is done. You are just an open door for some greater evil. And that door has to be shut." So she has been stabbed in the heart, I guess, or in the chest. and she's now dead. And then the bright colors are is now fading, and while she is here dead or dying, he's floating up, to the surface. And then again, we see all these cool creatures of the deep watching him, but doesn't do anything, which really is cool. And then talking about Pluto, Pluto is I believe the lord of the dead, or the underworld, Greek mythology, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe he would be the one that's gonna take over hell. I'm just guessing because that's a little bit the narrative here, but it would be cool. Unfortunately, that's maybe a little bit my biggest gripe here. She's the daughter of Hellboy, and the daughter, what I'm saying, the sister or half sister. I thought she was a little bit more formidable, if you know what I mean. But it serves the plot. Maybe we'll see her again, and maybe she was weakened. I don't know. Anyway, but she was a little bit beaten too quickly, if you know what I mean. But maybe they did it deliberately to what's to come. And we see also that something is sprouting from the sword, and it eaten or engulfs Hellboy's sister, and it goes so far that even Pandemonium here has been swallowed, and there is now a living tree in hell, which is cool. Meanwhile, so we see here, I don't know, two sisters, and let's not forget we're still in hell here. So these are monsters, demons, lost souls, I guess. I'm not sure. And they found Koshchei. And these are sisters. And she says, he's a beauty and as fresh as the day he was made. See, blood. How long since we... Careful, Mark. And then Koshchei says, you should listen to her, Mob. And then we see first the hand, but it goes into a claw of a creature. And then, this is great. Look at this. This is fantastic. So these are crab creatures, I guess. Crab people. And Koshchei stabs her with his sword here and cuts her head off. This is exactly what I want in my comics. In my horror comics, although this is not pure horror, but it's horror-esque. It's pretty dark. I like it. So the sister tries to do that as well. And it says... this demeanor of Koshchei says, yeah, come and get it. And then she says, no, never mind. And she's running away, but she's getting a dagger or sword in her bag. He's pretty relentless. I like that. And she's dead now. But then there's a voice. And the voice says, that was neatly done. Now, if you roll her over, and now if I just have you uncork this bottle. Why should I? Who's in there? It looks like I don't know, frog? I could be wrong. If what I hear is true, sir, I may well be the last demon in hell. I wonder who that is. And then we see this play, just like in issue 1, with Koshchei fighting, the daughter. Why am I always... Yeah. Let me do that again. What's her name again? I'm gonna forget it. This is terrible. Gamori, yes. And I thought to myself, how could there be a play? This happens, I don't know, minutes ago. But this is probably hell, and everything in hell goes pretty quickly. And so we see also the outcome here, including that he's using the ring, and then this is happening. This is great. Who is doing the play here? I don't know. We don't see it. But we know that this lady from issue 1 has something to do about it when it comes to this ring, which he gave it to him. I wonder what her game here is. So we're going to find out in the next issue. And this is great stuff, It's just, I don't know, just like I said, these short stories, it's really easy to follow. You don't have a big knowledge about the Hellboy universe. It would help, but... for even a newbie like me, this is pretty good to follow, and I'm actually invested, and the art is great. So guys, let me know what you think about this. Do you know Koshchei? Are you interested in it? What you picked this up or not? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you next time.